Hi everyone, Ryan here from Fight Game Analysis, and today we are going to be talking about the fight that just wrapped up between Cruz and Yuriorkis Gamboa. But before we jump into that, if you enjoy the content, please go ahead and click on the like button and also subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate your support. Cruz, man, he is the man on fire. Dude is out there and as soon as that bell rings, apparently his thing is just blitzing an opponent as soon as the bell rings, from the first round, second round, fifth round. It does not matter. When that clock starts, he wants to get in there and he wants to do work. Much respect to him. But, I made a preview video going into this one. I was looking at these men. I said, Yuriorkis Gamboa is past his prime. The man's taking a lot of punishment. He's 40 years old. He's getting in there with these young guns. It doesn't look good for him anymore. He should think about hanging up the gloves. He's taken a lot of punishment, got dropped. The announcers mentioned during this fight he got dropped 17 times in his career. But this one, man, that was some punishment. Cruz went out there right out the gate and just started landing bombs. It was left hooks and overhand rights all night long, bouncing him off of Gamboa's head. I think he dropped him 3 or 4 times. But it was that second round, third round, wobbled him right away in the first. To be honest with you, I was surprised Gamboa made it through the first. But one thing I have to mention here, one thing that just has to be spoken about is, what kind of chin does Gamboa got on top of everything else? This dude is in there taking some tremendous shots from a guy who's just applying pressure nonstop, never giving you a break. Even when you're holding, that's the only chance you're getting. And he stayed up. Took it for a long time. Even when it was all said and done, he didn't get dropped. The ropes held him up. It was a legitimate knockdown. But if the referee would not have come in there and just waved it off without even making a count, Gamboa probably would have still been, he might still be standing. Who knows? That dude's something else though, man. But, my hat is off to him. Tremendous career. I'm sure he'll probably stick around. I'm the only one mentioning the retirement thing. It's what I would like to see. But, really, truly, the man of the night is Cruz. That dude came in there. And so now we see him in a tremendous performance. It was a losing performance, but a tremendous performance against Tank Davis. Now we see him go in there and just absolutely blitz and stop Gamboa. And here's the thing. To the untrained eye, if you're just out there watching this guy, you may think he's all about the aggression. He's all about the pressure. There's really not too many nuances to his game. He just wants to come forward. He wants to blitz you and land big shots. He's got the left hook. He's got the overhand right. But there's sometimes when he misses big, right? There's sometimes when he's just swinging nothing but air. Kind of looks odd. You may think he's a little bit unskilled, not quite ready for the top. But then you remember, wait, where do you place Tank Davis at 135 pounds? Because he gave that dude a super tough fight. Yeah, he hurt his hand, but Tank was still throwing that shot. He gave him a really tough fight. And the thing is that when you really sit and look at him and break him down, you realize Cruz has some nuances to his game. He's always using just enough head movement. Always putting himself in the correct position with his feet. Man, he loads up on his shots a little bit, not perfect, right? But he dips down, uses a little bit of feints. Look the way he landed those shots tonight against Gamboa. He was coming in, dipping, moving his head on shots, coming in, stepping forward and throwing, using that big left hook. Now, don't get me wrong. You put him in there against a guy like Devin Haney, styles make fights. I think that jab would give him real problems. But Devin Haney's got, arguably one of the best jabs in boxing right now. Real long reach for the division. Something like that would be tough. Haney's got really long reach, fast hands, phenomenal jab. I think stylistically, that would definitely give him a tougher fight than maybe we saw with Tank. I'll tell you what, though. We're not talking about either of those guys. Those guys aren't on the radar. Who is on the radar is Ryan Garcia. He put himself on the radar. He said, hey, everybody else has a dance partner. Depending on how you come out of this tomorrow night, you and I should make a fight. Now think about that. Think about what we've seen from Ryan Garcia. That man who keeps his chin up in the air. The man who didn't look all that impressive in his last fight. Now he's talking about coming out and fighting Cruz. I can almost guarantee you that his people are not going to make that fight. There is no way that Ryan Garcia's people are going to make that fight. Dude, I got to think that he would get destroyed after seeing that. I mean, think about it. Number one, he keeps his chin up. He's there to be hit. The left hook that Cruz throws is nasty. He's got real power. He's also got the overhand right. You want to back out with your chin up, you're going to get caught by one of those shots. That's number one. Number two, how is he going to handle that pressure? Do you think Ryan Garcia is going to fight off his back foot? I mean, he's got that quick left hook. Don't get me wrong. That check left hook that he would throw, that's quick. It's nasty. It's got power on it. But you get by that. Let's say you use a little bit of head movement. You use some feints. You throw his timing off. You get by that. What else is it that you're worried about? So you got a man whose defense isn't necessarily his priority. We'll go so far as to call it a weakness. And his line of defense is a check left hook. Man, I think that would be a long night for Ryan Garcia against Cruz, but who knows? Like I said, I don't think that fight's going to get made anyways. I was highly impressed by this performance that Cruz came out with tonight. I thought he was going to win. Didn't necessarily predict that it was going to be in this fashion. Man, like I said, my hat is off to him. So what did you guys think? Did you love the fight? What should be next for him? Do you think he should get Ryan Garcia? He said he was trying to make him wait. Personally, I think if Garcia was available, it's a fight that he should make. If Garcia really wanted to get in the ring, because that would be a money fight, high profile, and I think it would be, out of all the top names that we think of at 135, I think that would probably be the easiest work for him. I'll just jump out there and say it. So, but let me know what you guys think.